Good morning. Welcome to Allen's Day. We're doing a walk of the Folkman Plaza. Making quite a bit of progress here. Luckily, we don't have snow yet. It is towards the end of November. We're Hobart, Wisconsin is where this industrial park is at and where we're located. Now these are all the car wash company that's putting this line in. This is what's going into the tunnel, and I'll show you that in a little bit, but the big key features are we've got a touchless line and then we've got a soft touch line. You got quite a few options to wash your car. So Blue Dolphin, they are the area experts when it comes to car wash equipment, and they're involved with getting that all set up. That's all on them. Bayline Builders, our general contractor, they've been doing an excellent job keeping this job moving along and getting this site set up. Let's go do our walk again. We've got a few other videos out there, and if you go back and take a look, you can see the progress we've made in a relatively short period of time here. So let's start out with the this is the drive-through lane for the coffee shop, and there's going to be menu boards on each side. So there's all the conduit for that, another menu board there. This is all going to get filled in and landscaped, but I don't think we're doing too much landscaping this year. And just going on down the line here, we're going to have a patio in this area here. Hopefully they're going to get the concrete poured next week for this, and we'll get the patio area here. You're going to see what that's going to look like. It's a pretty fancy deal. We've got some pipes with some shade canopy going over it. There's a glass wall on the top going right here, so that when you're sitting there drinking your coffee, the cars in the drive-through lane aren't going to be disturbing your coffee. And the drive-up window is right over here. So you'll come in here, pick up your food. Couple of changes. Last week took a walk over here, and this ledge was too high. They had it at 42 inches. We dropped it down to 36. Feels a whole lot better now. So drive through pipe bollards. We still got to get another bollard here just to keep the cars away from the stonework there. Then when you get your coffee, you just drive right out. We are going to have some more pipe bollards in here just to keep the traffic flow going the correct direction, because they're going to be coming out of the car wash tunnel that direction, and then they're going to be going out there. So, well, let's get back into the inside here, and I'll show you the rest of it. Yeah, this is going to be getting a little bit of a longer video, but it's more to show you and documentation for us to see exactly what's going on here. So like I said, this is going to be the coffee shop. There's going to be an area where they can dine in and have their coffee and croissants and sandwiches and light food to be able to get in here. It's all going to be a kitchen area there. We got bathroom back over here for the coffee shop. And this wall right here is the dividing wall, and there's going to be a door right in this area here. In this door, we're going to have access to a laundromat that we're putting in here, and the laundromat is going to start from that wall, and it's going to go down right to the middle of that bay right there. Is all going to be a laundromat. As soon as we get everything else roughed and sealed in, that's next on the list, to start getting wash machines in here, getting all the utilities in here, furnaces in for that, but we got to get this thing sealed in first. And Then continuing on down here, there's an additional tenant space. So this would be considered tenant number 2. And that's all going to go from this wall here all the way to the end over there. Tenant space 2 is still available. Tenant space 1 is going to be the Wash Shack LLC. That's going to be the car wash. Tenant space 2. This is going to be Folkman Holdings LLC is going to have a laundromat, and then tenant space number 4 is going to be the coffee shop, which we've got that ready to go over there. So let's continue on walking down the line here. So this is the doorway for tenant space number 2, and they've got all the stonework up on there now. They've got all the gutters and downspouts they've got to get up on there yet. They've got to finish up on the siding. So tenant space 2, laundromat entrance. That's going to be a pretty fancy entrance to the laundromat right there. But no, that's going to look good. So we've got that going on. Let's continue on walking down to the car wash entrance here. Oh, we got another space in here. Not this year, next year. We'll put up just sort of a dividing wall, shade canopy, a couple of tables out in this area. That way, tenant space 2, the laundromat, or the car wash people, they can come out here, eat their lunch, or just sit and relax in an area here. We'll have this semi-enclosed and shaded off. Well, let me just give you a little tour of what we've got going here. So this is the main entrance coming in. That way you're going to go down through the drive-through lanes. You're going to be able to drive into here. That's going to service the tenant spaces here. And then more parking lot over here for the car wash or the tenant spaces or whoever's going to need it. Now this is the blacktop we just got in a couple of days ago, and this is the very last job that the asphalt plant did. Was this in northeast Wisconsin. All asphalt plants, or at least in this area here, they shut down just before deer hunting. Deer hunting's a big thing here, so they shut the plant down, and it's not going to be opened up again until April or May. So did we luck out on getting this blacked up in here? A shout out to Bayland for staying on track and making sure that we got the last batch of asphalt for any projects in this area. Now the glass, they just started putting that in last week, so that's coming along here. This is just the temporary door here, I think. Reason being is we still got some doors on order yet. This is going to be the office for the car wash. There'll be a customer service desk right there. There'll be some vending machines along this wall here. If you needed to get some ShamWows or some car wash supplies. We'll have a public bathroom here for the patrons of the car wash right there. Going back into the office here, or the break room for the car wash employees. We're trying to set it up as nice as possible for the employees in here, and we've got a locker room for the employees, bathroom, employee bathroom. Oh, I can't get through that way anymore. Let's figure our way back out to the outside here. Yeah, so it's all about whatever we can do to make the employees comfortable. That's our goal. right here, be able to walk around here, and that'll get you to the entrance of the tunnel. Now that area over there, the goal on that is that was going to be the service building for this site right here. And on the back side, there's options for all these tenant spaces. You see those pipes sticking up. Those we have set up so if any one of the tenant spaces want to have a generator backup, they'll be able to set up a generator out on that slab, and that'll power their tenant space here. And you can see some guardrails got to be cored in yet. That's all items that we designed and drew up at Folkman Incorporated. Along with the dumpster enclosure, we got some gates coming down in the next 2 weeks. And all the pipe bollards you hear, that's all things that we put together. Those are some pretty heavy duty steel pipe bollards there. And like I said, this is the back side of the car wash office. One of those guardrails is going to go right here. Let's get you into the equipment room. So behind the scenes, there's a lot happening to keep a car wash going. And this whole tunnel is set up for all the equipment, the tank and the soaps and the pumps and the compressors to keep the car wash going. And then also in this equipment area here, we've got windows, viewing windows, every 25 feet, 20 feet here. And that's so that the employees, they don't have to be in the tunnel as much. They can observe what's going on just from these viewing windows all the way along the tunnel here. So this is the beginning of your experience to wash your car. And that's what we're turning it into, is we're turning this into more of a destination type place. And right here, we've got two big piers. We're gonna have an entrance that's gonna go up over the top and down and around. That's gonna be all lit up, pretty fancy, pretty decorative. And you will drive through this area right here. And at this point here, if you have a Fast Pass subscription, you'll be able to get into the right lane and go all the way around and all the way up. This lane, the center lane here, is for the people that are going to be paying at the card readers. And then this lane right here is going to be the exit line if you need to go out there. So coming around here, we got plenty of employee parking over here on the back side, and this is also set up for future vacuum areas if we need to have them and set them up. They'll be put along here, or these are different stations if you don't need to vacuum, you just need to clean your cars out. That's where it'll happen here. And just off track of the plaza here a little bit, we do have the next year's project is half of this field right here. That's gonna be the expansion of Folkman Plaza. We got to get this set up in here, and that's going to be set up with more retail space. And then on the far side, that last lot all the way up where you see those cars going through there, that is where the anchor business is going to be. It's sort of top secret what that's going to be, but that's going to be the anchor store for the subdivision here. And we're going to be, or the industrial park. So we're going to be right between it with this next retail space, and that'll start next year. Now, we're still continuing on down the line here, and this is an area where this is going to be the pay kiosk, and there again, it's going to be an experience because you're going to have a big overhead opening there, and it's going to be decorative and lit up, and it's going to look pretty good. As I mentioned before, that's going to be your fast pass lane. These are going to 2 card reader booths right here, and they will go through, and there'll be gates and lights and everything to get everybody in the queue to keep them efficiently going through here. And then this area right here, we've got set up there, and that's something we're building it at the shop, is the booth out here, the employee booth. And in that booth, this is going to be set up right here. We are going to have heating, air conditioning, a couple of stools and benches in there. That way the attendant employee, there again, we're making it as comfortable as we can for the employee to be out here to monitor the pay station, assist with the card readers if need be, and just keep things flowing through here. Everything is also in that booth. It's all going to be set up with cameras and communications so that everybody knows what's going on as far as people coming in, lines, so we can keep things flowing through here. So coming down this direction here, said that's just going to be that support building here for the site and also the plaza. But coming around this corner over here, this is going to be gated off. If somebody has to get out of queue and leave for whatever reason, they'll go out that direction there. But here's where you start your experience going through the car wash. Each side here, there's going to be guardrails, and those are the blue guardrails right there are going to get cored in and put here. And in the car wash, setting it up, you need to have your vehicles, there's a very slight grade going downhill. So the car wash world, it's roll them in, roll them out. So there's a slight grade here so that you don't have to be heavy on your accelerator pedal going in. Your car, you just take your foot off the brake and your car is going to gently roll forward to start getting yourself lined up and getting into the line here. Now, once you're in line, we got the track that's all the way down the center here, and that's going to take your vehicle and move you along. But we're putting this white vinyl. You see we've got this all set up right here, this PVC board. That is going to be about the first 35 feet in here. And what's happening in this first 35 feet, this is a prep area. We're able to get the vehicle all the way in the door. So there again, we don't have employees outside doing prep work and inspecting and talking with the customers. We can get them inside so that it's climate controlled to a point for the employees again. But we're going to get the car's going to come into this first 35 feet here, and there'll be a pressure washer on that side, a pressure washer on that side, so that these vehicles can be prepped before they go into the line there. And then you'll have time to talk with the attendant, and they can guide you through the system here. And then right where this makes this split here, this is where the entrance is going to be. And that's going to be a lighted up, fancy, decorative entrance on there where you're going to drive and you're going to start your experience in the tunnel here. Now this tunnel on here, with the way we set it up, this is one of the longer tunnels in the state. This is pretty high tech. This is a pretty big car wash tunnel here compared to most. So back to going in here, you're going to have your arch to get in. That'll all be lit up with signage and lights to tell you exactly what to do. Now you notice this is black right here. We're going to have this somewhat curtained off right here, so that when you go into this part, it's going to be, you're going to have somewhat of a light show, and you're going to have music inside here, so that once you go through here, you're just all this fancy colored soaps, It's going to be quite the event. So you'll continue on through the tunnel in this blacked out area here. And then once you get to the other side and your vehicle is washed, well, it has to be dried. Well, the next phase of the process is the blowers, the lights, the heat, everything that's required to get all the water off your vehicle. And so then this all turns to red, and that just sort of turns like infrared, or that's the illusion that you're going through. So this is the drying area, and then once you're through here, you will be on your way out, and you'll take a left and you'll continue on down here, and you'll go into the vacuum area. If you don't need the vacuum area, you will continue on to straight, and you'll be able to take a right, and you'll be able to get right back out onto the road there. So here's where we're going to have those guardrails that we saw sitting over there. We're going to have these guardrails cored in right here, so that there's no way that people or employees are going to walk in front of the door coming out here. A couple other little features on here, things that we've done. These are stainless steel door jambs. These are things that we built at the shop as the jambs. So there's quite a bit of steel work in here that we did. So coming around this area here, these are the utilities. We got 480 three-phase power is what it takes to run the car wash. And there's a specific transformer over there for that. And then the transformer that's next to it is going to power up tenant space 1, 2, 3, and 4, with the laundromat having a 400 amp service in there to run the dryers, the air conditioner, or ventilation system and everything for that. So utilities, the guys did an excellent job setting all the electrical in there. And there again, this is just a decorative stick out with the stone on there, but the back side of here is the coffee shop. There'll be no windows on this side of the building here. And there again, that's access back there, the back door to the coffee shop. Then we've got on this end here, we've got a slight downgrade to this point here, and that's where we're rolling the cars out of there to get them out of here. And also these slabs, the approach and this end, these are heated slabs, and we've got that in the mechanical room. We've got the heat in there, and there again, it just safety for the employees that in and out, we're not having issues with people slipping. And then one other feature that we have here at the car wash, the tenant space, the coffee shop, and everything on that side, including the electrical room, it's 2 inches higher than the elevation of everything around you. Reason we set that up like that way, if there was a catastrophic failure or backup in the drain system through the village or out the pipes going out to the village sewer system, we're not going to flood the tenant spaces. All the water will be able to just flow right out the doors and go downhill. So everything over there is 2 inches higher. Just, are we ever going to need that 2 inches higher? Well, I don't know. But I said we're putting it in there. Coming back down the line here, let's continue on out. There's going to be a wall right here, and on that wall there'll most likely be some decorative stuff. You know what? This is the first dollar that this car wash is made. Look at that, I found $1 on the floor. This needs to be hung up because this is literally the first $1 that we made here, so I'll save that. So, back to where I was here, we're going to have pipe bollards along here where they're going to put, we're going to have a wall on here, and on that wall there'll be some signage on there pointing you and giving you more instructions. Most likely be some sort of a lighting on there to guide everybody out the correct direction here. So come down this way here, you are going to go down into the vacuum area here, and there is going to be 8 vacuum stations on each side here. So you'll be able to drive into here and pull in, and you will have your opportunity to clean and vacuum your car out. We're making up at the shop the vacuum poles and the shade canopies, but then there'll be garbage cans out here, some more signage, air. There's just you'll see that once we get into that. But so yeah, you're going to have all your stations here for your vacuum areas. Those are on both sides. And as you go down the line here, you'll be able to take a right, and you'll be able to get yourself right back out going through the overpass and be on your way. So that's enough of me talking about what's going on here. We'll keep you updated on future videos. Let me send the drone up just to give you a little couple-minute tour of what it looks like from above. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll keep you updated. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.